Okay, YouTube friends, I cannot find the bloody witch hut. So we're gonna just move around the map and do some more exploring. I suspect I haven't found it yet then. Deliver 4 days to the south. Perfect. Let's get the hell out of here. In the morning. Let's see. Roger's poor eyesight injured someone. Fool. Is it true we could go to the arena? That's on the list. We can make profit off of that. But seriously, I want to do the witch hut. Get the obsidian dagger. Where are we off to anyway? Councilman. Need to explore there. No, leave me alone, lads. I suppose we fight them, it'll help end the war, and we'll make good money from all their gear. Hopefully they'll leave us alone. Smart lads, they don't want to die. That's first Edelstad ruining some brigands. Aha! Now I was going to say, we're not going to fight raiders unless, like this, there's a champion. Steel wielder. So let's go with the rondel daggers. We don't want to destroy that armor. Modern. Indeed, White, I hope so. And let's hope for some more legendary armor, or maybe legendary weapon. The Scourge of Elmore. Bless them with their little short bows. Woohoo! Now that's a named Bardiche. I'm not using Bardiches. Still, some nice plate armor and plate mail. I'll certainly have that. Just got to make sure that my 2 dagger lads are stuck to him as soon as he goes to the front line. Whoopsie, moved him the wrong way. What was that? The tile? Sorry, I missed that follow. Thanks for following, you bloody peasant. More bloody peasants. Now my 3 lads I take into the arena. I think it's got to be White the assassin, Dumas the mace user, and then the best greatsword guy. Okay, that's not a great spot to fight him. I want him to come forward. Mr. Nemores, thanks for following my man. Another loyal subject. No, bless him with his little boar spear. No. No. Dumas has a wooden stick, doesn't he? Good. I wouldn't want to damage that beautiful armor. Right, so now this lad has to present himself to one of the two dagger dudes. Thank you, Gurg. Woo, nice dodge.
My liege.
Gurg, thank you. Well, your names are quite the same. Mr. Namores and Gurg Namor. What is Namore? Is that a reference to something, I'm assuming? My smooth boomer brain doesn't recognize the name Mores. Is it some filthy anime shit? Better put the banner lad for arena buffs. Oh, I'm guessing they get resolved from the arena. Yeah, that's true. So in that case, then we'll take the two mace guys and the bannerman. Ow. Right, we're gonna make short work of this lad. It's my prediction. Shot. Ow. Oh, whoopsie, you could have attacked. Oh, stupid. The healing is awesome. It basically gives him unhold skin. That is incredible. And doubly good on Cultist, who gets the extra hit points. Actually, my shield breakers can use that bodge. Fucker. Ads, come on. Better. Ah, that little ching ching sound. Very satisfying. Well, what I hope is that we can get our hands on the Conqueror's armor. Conqueror's helmet is, I think, what, Goblin or Orc City? And then, well, the helmet's from there, at least in the last campaign, and then the body armor you get from the Black Monolith, but that kind of sucks because, like, what you really need it the most for is the Black Monolith. And once you've done the Black Monolith, then, like, you know, what's the point? I'm not familiar with Empire of Sin at all. Haven't looked into it. What is it? Whoa. If I think what I want to play most right now, I want to get Long War of the Chosen working again. So Mazuma, we say that, but we just never got that late game sacrifice event proc. Maybe we got to spend more time out in the wilds. But like XCOM with aliens, I see Christopher Odds playing it. I think maybe I'll watch one of his streams and then use that to decide whether I want to play it or not. But with aliens, Italians, I don't know, fair enough. It's an easy mistake to make. Aliens / Italians. shot. Woo. Well, the last XCOM adjacent game we played, Phoenix Point, turned out to be doggy doo-doo. I hate to say it. We got a few nice hours out of it, but oof. I'm trying to think under what circumstances will I be like desperate to play Phoenix Point again. I think I would. I mean, the best XCOM is still XCOM. So the morale is, if you want to XCOM, then you should XCOM while you XCOM. I think is principle to live by. Well fought, men. Infamous Crescent. So base damage, unfortunate. Looks like base armor effectiveness. It's just very light. So it's a named. It's not even a legendary. It's just a named. So like here we have, look, so Raging Fury has Fallen Heroes Fury. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that's nice. The coat of plates, 320. But I think I want more. Yeah, the same with that. That insert that makes it lighter. Because 42 is just way too much. Extra 20 for 3. No, but this one gets the first 3 hit for free, so it's better. Oh, look at this. I've already got so many sets of heavy armor. I'm like not even really needing this coat of plates. Suppose I can give it a Sparrow 4. Wow, that's 320 and a Living Tree Shield. So does he really even need it? Wow, that's good armor. Look at that. A Hedge Knight, it's just fancy armor, which I don't even need anymore. Now we just want legendaries. We are so geared. Which XCOM game turned out to be doo-doo? Phoenix Point. Quite sad, actually. That game seemed quite promising. This is interesting. A one-handed axe. For how much? 9,000. I think I'm going to have that. So, extra base damage. Looks like base armor effectiveness. Correct. From the original creators of XCOM. But then, do I even buy that one-handed axe? Because my other axe lads actually have better two-handed axes, but the 3555, 4368, that's nice. 30 and 130, 30 and 130, 2812, 1612. That's a very nice axe. But who's going to use it? Like no one. It's not worth spending 9 grand on. Now, a named ranged weapon, then we'd be talking. War Camp, Great Battle. Like, what's the point in inflating my money even further right now? Not really. Let's go Arena. prices are no good here. What is this? In the Nightmares. This could be worth doing. Oh Lord, yeah, that's right. Hand out the handguns. Like, I've no doubt that I'm going to be told I've been using them wrong, but the handguns generally have been... it's the raid lads. The handguns have felt markedly underwhelming. Let's get the arena. Get the full arena bonuses. I don't know, like, I think I've achieved everything I want to in this campaign, like, on stream wise. I might finish up offline. And then just upload individual episodes onto YouTube, you know, for the main big fights. So Postman, indeed deep into the... This is... Oh God, how many months have we been doing this playthrough now? Alchemist, Weaponsmith... Alchemist... Karakan. Let's take a boat to Karakan. So we just defeated the Lee Rock, which was bloody great. So I want to do the arena fights now. Warhound local dogfighting, never. So next for endgame stuff, I want to get full arena bonuses on 3 lads. So what? It depends on the order we find them, but we need to try. So to answer your question, Postman, yes, the run's going to culminate in the monolith fight. So we'll do these in any order, whatever order we find them in. Orc City, Goblin City, Barbarian City, Witch Hut, Kraken, Black Monolith. Library. What is this? 5. Oh God. 5 little hyenas. That'll be easy. Come at me, dog nerds. Form up, lads. Positions. Oh shit, his armor wasn't fully... Doesn't matter. Oof, especially when we can almost one-shot these things. That'll do. Man, this two-handed mace assassin build, so good. Yeah. So Donkey Kong, so if I think what I want to be playing for the next 2 months, obviously Cyberpunk. I'm going to be one of, you know, a million people playing Cyberpunk. And I really want to give another Long War the Chosen run a go. So I'll spend the goodness knows how long I'm going to need to actually get it working. We go straight back in again. Let's see. Recently retired desert bandits. Lawmen, of course. How many? Does it matter? Oh, 4 of them. That'll be easy enough. Let me just pay to get this armor repaired, I think. Okay, so pit fighter, no bonuses yet. But yeah, I've only heard great things about Hades, and that doesn't surprise me at all. Supergiant games are just incredible. Bastion was easily one of the best games I've ever played. Best soundtrack of any game I've ever played, that's for sure. Good. Stun resist. Fuck's sake. God, White is a bit of a beast. Look at him, a 102, 30. Okay, his defense could be better, but his offense. Oh, nice dodge. Oh god, what an animal. Are you not entertained indeed? Okay, so since it goes to 494, we can go fight again. In fact, we're carrying a bit of gear. What can it go for? 507 for salt. That's what I'm talking about. Prices are looking good. Whoopsie, shouldn't have sold the stick. Unbelievably, I don't need any of this armor. Why is there an extra rondel dagger out? So how many fights is it for the tournament arena? I think it's what, 12? Let's get the full bonuses. But once we start fighting higher level enemies, I need to be a lot more respectful, I reckon. Okay, just a squiggly line. No, look at its tail, that's the head, that's a snake. Fighting 5 snakes. Serpents, alchemists like to call them. Okay, so 5 serpents. These lads should be able to handle it. We've got good armor. Okay, we've only got 1 antidote though. Don't we have any more antidote kicking about somewhere? Oh, well, there's an alchemist here. Let's buy some more antidote. Yeah, the banner is fine. It's giving extra morale to the other 2 lads. 50 to 70. Alright. 50 to 70, jagged pike wouldn't be much of a bonus. Damn, doesn't have any antidote in stock. Well, let's just bear in mind that we only have 1 hit of antidote. Disgusting things. One, two, three, 4. But can they actually move 2 squares and then get in range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just stay where we are and see what they do. I assume they're going to move 2 squares forward and then pull us over their shoulder. Well, I can't attack this turn, so do I back up? Oh, fuck it, let's just get stuck in. Armor is holding firm. Whoa. Well, White is a beast. He's just swinging that two-handed mace. Bonk, bonk. Victory! Once it starts becoming, you know, trees or dragons or stuff like that, that could be more scary. But I mean, we have axes as backup, so they won't have the specialization in the axes, but you're gonna have to use the axes against those trees. I mean, I assume you can fight trees at some point in the arena. Right, 495. What's next? Gilder, my sense of humor. You'll be facing 2 gladiators. May your path be ever gilded. But to be honest, I said that to the gladiators, and I've been saying it to them every day. Understand? Prepare for the best of your abilities. I hear that. So I'm assuming they're going to be very hard to hit, or at least one of them is going to be super dodgy. So nets, I reckon, are going to be the order of the day. I don't see them using set fire to them and then flash them and net them some more, probably. Stop bleeding, good. Stop bleeding, stun. Yeah, do I technically need that? Goblin poison could be good, but whatever gets hit isn't going to survive long enough. We never actually read the descriptions of this. Once a barbarian helmet broken in battle, this piece has been bathed in the blood of the legendary Lerock. Powers beyond your understanding mended it whole again and will likewise mend any wounds of the wearer as well. Same thing. No helmets wearing gladiators. Just pick on one at a time, I reckon. That's not the move, my man. Oof. Let him drop his guard a bit. 63, 61. That's fine, I can wait. Okay, a couple turns he'll be exhausted. 36%. 28%. I think it's not worth flashing him. Okay, 2 or 3 more turns and he'll be exhausted. Although, will he actually get exhausted because he's using a sword? Fuck it. Oh, well, there you go. Does a certain amount of time have to go by between getting the arena fighters, or can you blitz them arena bonuses, or can you blitz them all in a row like I'm trying to do? Well, making decent money. I mean, our, what, 275 is our salary cost. We're making about 1,200, 1,500 a day from arena fights. Let's consider this our southern holiday. The lads have earned it, coming up on day 500. This is it. I think this is the big sacrifice event. Stobbie enters your tent, and a strong, brisk wind chases in after him, rearing up your scrolls and other notes. He walks forward, hands crossed before him, a rather priestly look to his approach. Sir, I've been spoken to, and it is a grave matter which I've been given responsibility for. You put your hand up and tell the man to be silent. Carefully, you reach out to each candle in the tent and snuff them out until one remains. You bring it to your face. Speak to me, Davkul. Kneeling before the candle, you hold your hand over the flame and the fire comes to a standstill, pointing upright and unmoving. You've seen icicles more animated than it. You stare into the glow and the tent melts away, slipping into the folds of an immense and immutable darkness. The cultist is gone. In his place is a black cloak, its arms to your shoulders, a slate of granite for a head, its edges chipped and crackling. It appears there is something behind this mask, behind this futile effort to keep your mind safe from its true visage. You reach out to the mask, but some invisible force stops you. In good time, you shall see all that I am. The voice is booming, yet narrowed into a brutish whisper, only for you to hear. I'll give you death, mortal, and warmed in its comforts, death shall be visited upon your enemies. Dumas' two-handed mace will not be lost. He will be with you always, this I promise you. A whiteness snaps back over you, a rush of wind, tent flaps curling outward, the candles flame tilting impossibly without going out, and a frigid coolness that has your first breath seen floating across the air. Stobbie Daggerlad is nowhere to be seen. You quickly get up and touch your face and skin, making sure that you're all that you're supposed to be. To your great disappointment, Davkul is gone, and you are still you. So, do we sacrifice Dumas? Of course we do. This is a sad one. We were hoping for Mazuma to give us a chance to give someone else, preferably our bannerman, the prophet designation. I mean, Dumas was technically misleveled because I didn't level him as an assassin, so... The sacrifice must be made. Davkul will be most unhappy with your failure to obey. Not that you feel any urge other than to do what is asked. You and Stobbie Daggerlad go to Dumas' tent. He leans up as though already expecting you, and he sees the knife in the carriage of your party and notes at the simple sight of it. Stobbie kneels beside the man, and you realize they've already talked before this. The question to you very well may have been a test of your devotion to Davkul. You are happy to have passed. Dumas unbuttons his shirt, and Stobbie pierces his chest as though he were putting a key into a lock, and he twists it all the same. The sacrifice gasps and tenses, for no devotion to Davkul can put aside the manner in which death may be permitted, which is in pain and suffering. But he smiles, and the light doesn't so much go out of his eyes as the darkness, a sort you haven't seen before, replaces it. And like that, he is gone. Stobbie gets to work on the still warm corpse, carving the flesh with rapid slices across the skin and hard cuts into the tendons. He pulls the chest apart. A black fog lingers with the blade's every move, and it seems to sway cheerily after its every move. When Stobbie is done, Dumas has been turned into a slab of armor, flesh torn asunder and stretched, teeth for rivets, tendons for strappings, bones for pauldrons, a cuirass of absolute carnage. And it pulses and moves, as though that manifested it still lived. Stobbie turns to you, his hands dripping red. Davkul awaits us all. You nod and embrace your fellow comrade. Dumas has died. You gain aspect of Davkul. Bunch of lads get euphoric, except for the except for the indebted. It is done, and it is good. Okay, good. We didn't lose our other armor as well. Appeased Davkul. So now we were using him in the arena. Who then is next in the arena? Maybe Anko. His accuracy could be better, but his defense is fucking amazing. Maybe one of the shield breakers. Oh yeah, Gerald. Look at that. Gerald, you've been promoted, my lad. Oof. A grisly aspect of Davkul. An ancient power not from this world. And the last remnants of Dumas' two-handed mace from whose body it has been fashioned. It shall never break, but instead keep regrowing its scarred skin on the spot. Killian, how's this game? Amazing. Amazing. So Gerald is leveled to be a backline shield breaker, but just with the exception of not having underdog, he can actually be a frontline two-handed axe user. I mean, 90 accuracy, 31 melee defense is not bad. Yeah, and regenerating armor opens up a lot more fatigue for him. Doesn't that sound great? Amazing. So we need one more person to be sacrificed, and we'll get the Davkul helmet as well. We need to replace some lads. Okay, I think what's going to happen now with this playthrough is, because I want to rush to the late game content, but I actually want to keep Gerald as a backline shield breaker, and then replace Jumas, who died, with someone leveled the same way as White, which means I need to level someone. Killian, buy the game. Unreservedly, 100 times buy the game. And then for the Black Monolith, we can't take Venthorn or Stobbie in. If we look at the current roster, how would we approach the Black Monolith? Well, all I can tell you is it's one of the best games I've ever played. If you can afford it, buy it. If not, wait till it goes on sale. We would put Mazuma on the outside flank. Yeah, so I would want in the Black Monolith Shieldbreaker, Polom, Bannerman, I think Assassin, another Assassin. Wait, maybe not quite. We need two more. Yeah, so tanks on the outside flanks. Yeah. So tank, greatsword, assassin, greatsword, tank. Maybe instead of another two assassins there, we do great axe users who will use Bardishas. So that's going to give them the ability to split, which I think is going to be super important in the... That's something to think about. I think I might go for Bardish users, because then when we go Black Monolith, we'll have the tanks to hold the flanks. We'll have greatsword users and Bardish users to use split to hit the back lines. And then Assassin will just be one-tapping nerds. The shield breakers will be breaking shields. The Polom lads will be reaping. Okay, I think I like the sound of that. Righto. So, Killian, the thing is that because of the background we're playing in this game, our guys are cultists who must appease a gruesome god that demands sacrifices. And it makes you choose between... Well, the event you just saw was a special one where you choose one of your guys to give you this legendary armor. Yeah, we just keep them around to sacrifice them when we have to sacrifice someone to our god. And because they're indebted, they'll never run away. 300... 385... 320... I think that's actually better, yeah. Oof, that's much better upgrade. Okay, so you are using that and that. You are using that, and where's that Bardish? There it is. Well, there's 78. Well, he's determined. For a second there, you heard the sound of that bird? That's a hardy-dar, we call them here in South Africa. Hardy-dar. Bird. Cool. Hadada, they sound like. You hear these things all the time. Type of ibis. Righto, who's next for the arena? In fact, 41 minutes, let's take a little break. Right, lads, so we're making progress in the arena. We finally got that sacrifice event we wanted by camping. Hopefully by camping now we'll get another one. And hopefully we can sacrifice someone like Raging Fury, who's one of the weaker established guys, or Mazuma. Maybe having him have Voice of Davkul isn't so bad, because in the Black Monolith fight, he can just go off to one side and then just spam Voice of Davkul. Stream's not ending, no. I'll break it up into little 40-minute sections for the YouTube people, which are about to end now for YouTube.